Now we're in the rec room, and this is where we're going to exercise our creativity muscles. So we're going to connect the dots between our vision, tradition, and now sustainability. And when we can make that direct connection between our own joy and doing good for others, it's easier to stay motivated and keep it up. So, and let's remember this is a team sport. The more people we can get involved with this process for ourselves, the more we'll be able to maintain the momentum. And so find your tribe and get your family and friends involved. So we're going to play a little bit. Zoom in here. So we're going to pick a few of the topics from the office that we can get excited about and that feels relevant to our tradition. So I have gift giving, and we're going to paste them here. So I think I'm going to pick, I think this one feels pretty relevant. I like this one. And I'm going to try and find ones that I can kind of easily connect together. Yeah. And then move this fair trade one down here. Okay. And let's see. So I'm going to brainstorm different ways to approach the activities. So let's remind myself, what are the activities? So thinking of gifts, shipping gifts, creating the cards and the tags, shopping online, shopping in stores too. So just remind myself of the activities. So when I'm thinking of these topics and buying gifts, I mean, fair trade is obviously, so I can just like research fair trade shops. I have cheated a little bit. I've done the research already, so things that I have found, and I want you to take your time going through this process. This is not something you might just sit down for 20 minutes and figure out. It might take a little bit of research coming in and popping out and then doing more research and brainstorming other options. So I've already done a little brainstorming, and I'm just gonna add them here now. So handmade, so like some handmade goods, and I found this 10,000 Villages online store that actually has some fair trade gifts that could be a really good option for me to find some really unique gifts. I am going to look into like refurbished electronics. Electronics are a pretty popular thing to buy, and again, I've done some research and I've actually bought from the black market. So back market is a good refurbished electronics online shop. I'm gonna actually print some photo books this year for people as gifts. So I'm gonna research some black woman-owned print shops and see if I can find one, maybe local, that might be able to print my photo books. And then I'm going to resist overbuying. So I have a tendency to just buy stuff if I don't know what to get somebody. So one, I can ask ahead of time what people might actually want, what they've enjoyed in the past, and then just keep it simple. keep it to a minimum, so people aren't just left with things in their homes that they would never use. Okay, so then how do these alternative activities in my gift giving, how do they provide opportunities for individuals and communities? I'm going to jump back over here and look back and remind myself fair pay and fair trade go along really well. Creativity, all of these things are really great for gift giving tradition. I'm just going to add them here. And if there's anything else, I think, definitely check back. Let's go back to our opportunities continent. Zoom out, zoom back in. See if there's anything else that pops out at us that, we think we could also add. I think cultural respect could work here. Yeah, skills training, jobs, humane working conditions, all those things could play into this fair trade alternative gift giving. Just add this here, why not? And then what are some of the joys that I can bring to my own home through some of these alternative activities? I think this was actually for my home, so I'll just add it over here too. And then, yeah, I think for me, there's this idea of like offering one-of-a-kind gifts is fun for everybody. It's like sort of a conversation starter, so I'll just add that here too. Okay, now what? Finally, we get to the end here. So, my joyful holiday. We're going to commit to one or two of these activities. Write them down, say them out loud, tell people about it. The more you say it, the more committed you'll be and the more likely you'll do it. You might need to do more research or more brainstorming with your tradition. Post about it, you know, take a screenshot of this commitments box. So I've made a little dotted box here for you if you want to take a screenshot of this and post it places, print it, put it as a screensaver so you can remind yourself what you've committed to. Post it to social media. Again, like the more people you tell about it, the more likely you'll do it. Social media is a great place to tell a lot of people. Make sure you tag us. This is on our Instagram and our hashtag, so if you post to any social media, if you tag us on there, we'll be sure to share too. And then as you go along and you make progress and you conquer these commitments, don't forget to celebrate, add them to your lounge, take photos, post and share those things too. So if you're doing a great job, we want to hear about it as much as we want to know what you're committed to. And then when you're ready, tack on more topics, commit to more things as much as you feel comfortable doing. Okay, so here I'm going to, I commit to buying from Black woman-owned shops and services. Okay, and then here, whoops, I also commit to buying refurbished, reused when I can. Cool. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a little screenshot here. Find a good place to put my cursor. Okay, so take this, and now I have a picture of my commitments that I can add to my background or put in my photos as a reminder. I can print this out, put it on my refrigerator, and just make sure that I remind myself and remind others of what I'm committing to, and then come back in here and you can change these, enhance these, add to it. It can be a work in progress always. And then just remember, if you ever feel stuck, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can DM me on Instagram, you can email me if you have questions or like, how do I figure out what else to use instead of plastic? Feel free to let me know where you get stuck, and I'm happy to help you get unstuck. And if you need motivation or need to figure out other ways to create alternative traditions, I am happy to help you brainstorm. Okay, thanks for joining me. I hope you find some enjoyment in the process, and I'd love to hear from you on social media when you complete your exercises, and I'll talk to you soon.